Hey everybody, this your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. Let's talk about the challenge. Did you all watch last night? I hope you did because I don't want to spoil. All right, I titled last night's episode. This was episode number 3. I titled it, I thought that was going to be Jay's ass. I try not to, that's a stupid title now that I say it out loud. It looked better on the paper. Y'all already know how I am. Anyway, I don't try to read too much into edits and how the show is putting people out there like, oh, this day episode to go home, they talking too much. Like, I try not to read too much into that. But this week, I already knew Jay was going to go into elimination because he had that red skull. They think he's a layup. And I know I'm jumping to the end already. And once I saw it was going to be against CT, I thought it was his ass. And throughout the episode, he was doing all the confessionals. He was kissing D in the mouth. I said, yeah, sorry, Jay, I like you, but it's your time to go. But we already know what happened at the end, so let's jump back to the beginning and get there. Okay. The strategy. So far, everyone's, to me, strategies, which I don't like. It looks like the strategy talk is throw in the layup, the house throws in the layup, and you have to win the elimination. Your alliance will either put you down there or you go down there yourself. I don't like this strategy. Like, the more and more and more and more and more and more and more the episodes unravel, I can see why people don't like this twist to the game. Because now everyone is overly confident or cocky, like, yeah, throw me in now. I don't care about going down there. Let me go on there and get my red skull. But they talking all this ish. I'm going to try not to curse that much. I'm trying not to. They talking all this ish, but they want to go in perceived layups. It's not like I can't wait till we get to the part of the season where it's not that many people in the house and they have to vote in Wes, or they have to vote in I don't know what that is. They have to vote in a Corey or a Nelson, who all talking ish like, oh yeah, put me down there, I could take them out. Like, everyone is talking their stuff now because we throwing in rookies. Wait till it's Fessy turn to go down there. Who gonna be talking ish against Fessy? Like, and I can already see, I don't want to ramble too much, but I can already see they're going to keep throwing Jay down there. Swaggy going to have to get down there. They're going to throw, they think of Josh as a layup. Josh going to have to go down there. Bear. People ain't too scared of Bear. He going to have to go down there. Like, I can just see them, the house keep voting in who they perceive as the weakest. On the female side, Lady T, whatever her name is, she gonna be down there. Nani, your ass is going down there. Anissa, you too. You too, Anissa. I mean, I could see so many. I could just see this Ashley ass is going down there. Like, I just want to, I can't wait to see once they get, like, to me, I wish they would do a season like they did before. It was half rookies and half vets, because when it's this small group of rookies, we got to weed through them before we get to the action, because all we're going to see is Jay. To me, Jay is going to be on purgatory floor until he goes home. Get in the comments if you think otherwise. Moving on. The drama of the show is D and Rogan. I can tell you right now, D and Rogan's break-up-ish ship, whatever they're doing, is going to get on my last nerve all season. I need D and or Rogan to go home. I already never really liked Rogan. I didn't really like him from whatever season he first came on. Like, I don't vibe with his personality. It's something about it. It's I don't know. But I don't like, and I don't want to call it young people stuff because I try not, it's old people that act the same way. I don't like this whole thing of One, y'all weren't in a relationship. Y'all was fucking on the challenge. Sorry for cursing. But that's what they was doing. They was screwing each other on the challenge. They never established any kind of commitment outside of the game. I believe D said they lived thousands of miles away from each other, even though they were both on the UK team. Whatever. So it's not like a... Who used to date on the challenge and broke up? It's been plenty of people on the challenge that have actually dated outside of the show, broke up, and came back. And I don't know if they acted the way D... It might be because the seasons were so long ago. I don't remember. But I don't like how D and Rogan are acting like they're so caught up into each other's feelings. They were dating for 2 or 3 years. I can't believe you're going to hook up with somebody else in my face. Baby girl, baby boy. Y'all, that's all y'all were to each other last season. That's it. D, your problem is, and you admitted it last season, you fall in love too quick and you fall in love for the wrong reasons. And when someone shows you the asshole that they are, you still want to love them and you still want to claim them. I wouldn't want to have nothing to do with Rogan after I watched how much shit he talked about me behind my back. I don't care if y'all want $250,000 together or not. D, you are gorgeous. You can get any man you want. Why you want him? The D and Rogan drama is going to get on my nerve. Last week, D was pissed because he was flirting with Jen. This week, Rogan is pissed because D kissed Jay all in the mouth. And she didn't do it because she cares about Jay. She did it and she clearly said it. Jenny said, why don't you go shag, whatever that UK word is they use, go shag Jay because he getting ready to go home. She was doing it to make you jealous. And what you should have did is watched. You should have been like, yeah, go over there and shag him because this one went home, but now I'm about to go mess with that one. Moving on from D and Rogan, I just don't... MTV, this can't be the entire season. They cannot be the main source of relationship drama. I know we're going to get a little bit of Kayla and Bear. Let's go ahead and bring that on. Because D and Rogan already on my nerve. Moving on. So we get to the challenge. It was a cool challenge. You know, they had to go run a long distance, up some hills, figure out a puzzle, come back, put it together. The first two blow up some cars. Bam. You pick somebody to be in a tribunal. Okay. CT won. Swaggy said he had a photogenic memory. As soon as Swaggy said that, I said he ain't gonna win because whenever people in any show, challenge, Survivor, Big Brother, Amazing Race, any show, as soon as somebody say they have a photogenic memory, their asses don't memorize shit and they, dang it, I'm cursing. They don't memorize anything and they lose. So as soon as Swaggy said I have a photogenic memory, I said he ain't winning. It would have been cool if Bailey and Swaggy would have pulled in first and second place, but it worked all out for their good in the end. CT won. Bailey came in second. Go Bailey, girl. I'll be honest. I will be honest. That season of Big Brother, the Falte Alliance were my favorite people in the house, personality-wise. But when it came to challenges and strategy, I was not seeing it for them on the challenge because they were complete idiots in the Big Brother house. Like Fessy, Bailey, Swaggy got voted out very soon. I feel like Swaggy, to me, probably could be the brains because he probably was the brains of the Falte operation and he went home second, so they just were complete idiots. So I never seen it for Bailey coming over here to the challenge. She surprised me. Go Bailey, girl, go. Whatever. Bailey convinced CTE to let her man be in the tribunal with them. And Bailey was like, look, I'm trying to protect my man because his name going to be up for going in. So if you want to go down there, you can take your ass down there, CT. We don't care. I just want my man to be safe. So finally, CT agreed. Bam, tribunal. Okay, a little bit of drama in the house. Johnny Bananas is talking crap about Ashley. About how don't nobody like Ashley, don't nobody trust Ashley, she's not a good person. Both of y'all did the same thing, Johnny. Both of you all ran finals with a partner, and at the end had the opportunity to stab him in the back, and you both did. You just happened to stab your partner in the back before the prize pot got really big. Ashley did it when she got a whole bunch. What, she get $1 million? I don't know. I ain't mad at Ashley. I ain't mad at Johnny. It made for... It was a crappy move, but it made for exciting TV. Because if no one would have backstabbed, it would have been like, why even have the twist? People don't trust Ashley as much as they don't trust you. Like, I would never want to be Johnny's partner in a final because he's going to do the same thing. Same with Ashley. So people don't trust you equally to they don't trust Ashley. If anything, since you and Ashley have the same resume of not being trustworthy, y'all should be working together. But no, Ashley overhears Johnny talking crap. She goes in the room to tell Ashley, see, this is why I don't like telephone, or I don't like when people go back and tell stories to manipulate their point of view to the next person. Johnny wasn't trying to tell people that Ashley was a bad person. He was just pretty much saying, he pretty much was talking about himself, like, you can't trust Ashley in this game. She changes alliance to alliance, which you have to do because you don't know who the cast are. I'm with Ashley. If what they call themselves, the Purple Ladies, whatever they call, if the Purple Ladies are on the show, that's my alliance. But if the Purple Ladies not here, I need to make friends with somebody because I just don't want to be caught out there. And that's a smart game move. The same people aren't going to be on every season. So I ain't mad at Ashley. I really don't care nothing about Ashley or Johnny Bananas. The whole point of all of this to say is Ashley almost pulled off a good move where she was like, why are we voting in Jay? We like Jay. Let's throw Johnny out there. And see, CT, when we watched the Super trailer, I'm talking a little bit over the place. When in the Super trailer, we heard TJ say, this is the elimination match he's been looking for, the rematch he's been looking for a while. And I always thought in my mind that was going to be Bananas and CT because we all see how CT smoked Bananas that one time. And so I was like, I ain't no memory buff on these shows. So I was like, I don't think CT and Bananas ever went up against each other again. Maybe they have, maybe they haven't. But that's who, when I saw the Super trailer, that's who I just thought, okay, that's the only big elimination of the people there that I thought TJ, too many letters, would be hype about. So now that I know it's not going to be CT, it has to be Wes and Bananas. So I'm assuming at some point in the game, it has to be Wes and Bananas. Because if it's not CT and Bananas, who else is it that TJ is hype about? But moving on. I done lost my whole train of thought. But that's why I thought Ashley was going to pull this move off to get Bananas down there because CT was in the tribunal. That ain't what happened. So at the end of the day, it's time to vote. And everybody is, from the editing of the show, I'm thinking everybody about to flip it and vote for Bananas. But here we go, Jay, Bananas, Jordan. I'm like, Jordan? And then somebody said, Jenna said Nelson. And I'm like, why, how did Nelson's name get in there? Like, seriously, I ain't even following my notes, y'all. I'm sorry. How did Nelson's name get thrown into the vote? Because I thought people liked Nelson. I thought Corey and Nelson were creating a decent alliance. So after Jenna said Nelson, that opened the door. I think Nelson got 5 votes. Everybody started saying Nelson's like Nelson, Nelson, Jay, Bananas, Nelson, Nelson. And then I think at some point it came around to Kayla, and Nelson was like, hold up. How my name get put into this? And I would have been the same way, but where Nelson effed up is yell at Kayla and them after the vote. During the vote is not the time to argue with someone who hasn't even cast their vote yet. He was like, well, Kayla the one who wanted to throw Bananas in there anyway. And she's like, no, I ain't did it. Look, Nelson yelled out of emotion. Kayla was speaking truth. Corey eventually was like, look, Nelson, she ain't started. She just was the one who told us the plan was going to happen. But I think Nelson was trying to throw Kayla under the bus to be like, look, Johnny, Kayla knew about this and she ain't say nothing to you. So if you're working with Kayla, she ain't say nothing to you. I don't know, but at the end of the day, it came around to Wes. And Wes voted for Jay. And then Johnny Bananas kissed Wes in the mouth. Now I know it's all fun and games, but it's still ill. Ill. Like, I don't like Johnny and Wes working together. I need them going like this. Like, that's what makes it funny. Who's going to get who first? We shall see. It probably ain't going to happen till later, but we shall see. So that, to me, was a stupid move, Bananas, because now you have red alerts, everyone in that circle that look. Wes could have said Jay, but you kissing him in the mouth is like, look, okay, it's too much going on over here. It's too friendly over here. They working together. We see you. And Corey peeped it. And you know Corey gonna go tell everybody else. And so now everybody else has to be on alert for you two. But I think that triggered Corey into being like, okay, if Wes not against Bananas and Wes is working with Bananas and I say Bananas, then them two gonna come after me, because it ain't just individual over there. It's now a team. So Wes was like, Corey was like, I ain't ready for that smoke of Bananas and Wes. Jay, take your ass in there. And everyone else ended up saying Jay. Jay got the most votes. It was a lot of votes. I appreciate when the vote is not 26-1 or 25-1. I appreciate when it's all jumbled up in there. But Nelson's name getting thrown in there with more than just a burn vote was crazy, because Nelson, you almost took your ass down there. You almost went down there. But anyway, Jay is in. So now, excuse me. Okay, Bananas did say this. Banana did say, and I agree with him, you all had y'all little plan, Ash, because he was yelling at Ashley. You tried it, Ashley. But it's one thing to say Bananas, Bananas, Bananas behind my back. But when you got to sit in this circle and vote me into my face, you seen how many people turned? I don't know why. Like, why does everybody, like, Johnny is always in the final. He's always there trying to control the votes. To me, the vets are the people who I would be trying to target if I was the newbies. If I was the newbies, like Kayla, Josh, why ain't y'all vote for Bananas? Why is Big Brother and Survivor, and then why y'all not sticking together? I don't know. But I guess we'll see more in that as the weeks come, because the Super Trailer already seen a Swaggy Josh fight, and I saw a Bailey Kayla fight. I want to see what they're fighting over. Moving on. Tribunal. They throw up their Rogan, Bear, and Nelson. Rogan wanted to be in there. That was CT's friend. Nelson, it was like Nelson got the most votes next, so he can go in there, whatever. And Bear is entertaining. Let's see him squirm. Let's throw Bear up there. I thought that was funny. Yes, let's see, because Bear, when he's on that pleading ground floor, he is entertaining. He's funny when he has to beg. Okay. I said in my notes, tribunals aren't good anymore, because in the past, the point of the tribunal was to try to make a deal to stay out of elimination. And that's where now I can see the downfall of the twist. Now you putting your alliance in the tribunal, or the people in the tribunal talking shit like, yeah, you put me down there, I need my red skull, it's whatever. So it's no deals to be made. The only deal you can make is if you put me down there, when it's my turn, if I win, I'll put you down there. But it's no guarantee that that person is going to win the challenge. Moving on. I already said that these rounds of the layups, I need the layups to go home, because Jay is just going to keep going in. And I already said that the layups need to go home before the show gets interesting, or someone needs to just make a big move. Okay, we at the purgatory. We already know what it is. CT says, TJ, it's my turn. I see these cages, these ropes. I know what it is. This is my challenge. CJ pick me. CT goes down. I done screwed up all them letters, but y'all know what I mean. Okay. We already know Jay wins. I said CT had the right idea, but the wrong strategy. I love that TikTok where they be like, you had the right idea, but the wrong bitch. I love that. But anyway, that's how I feel about CT. Like, he had the right idea with the ropes, tying the knots, throwing those big boulders over there. It was very close. And to me, the rule must have been said, everything must be out of the way of your entrance before you go in. Like, you can't pull it open and slide underneath that chain, because all CT had was one chain in his entranceway when he popped his door open. Because to me, CT should just ran in there and flicked on the light, but they must have said, no, you got to get rid of that chain. Because when Jay popped his door open, all of the knots and rope and everything that was an obstacle for Jay was on the wrong side of the door. All the knots were over here. So when he opened up his door, F them knots. Forget those knots. Like, the door is open. CT should have tied his knots on this side of the door. So it would, I don't know. But to me, everyone was talking crap about Jay. Like, oh, he's so weak. Look at him. What is he doing? CT got the master plan. To me, that's what CT should have been doing. He should have did a couple of knots, like Jay did, a couple of knots, but he should have piled as much crap in front of that door as possible, because you seen that would have tired Jay out. You got winded because you had to move all them cinder blocks, break all them cinder blocks. Jay had to untie some rope, but you don't think you could have out-strengthened Jay? Like, if both of y'all doors look the same, you don't think you could have powered through those rocks and cinder blocks faster than Jay? His strategy was just a little bit better. His strategy just was a little bit better, and you tied the ropes to the wrong side of the door. I hate to see CT go. CT is a player that I like to see on my screen. It just out of, what's the word, nostalgia. Did I say that right, y'all? I like CT. But I like Jay too. I like Jay too. The sad thing about Jay is, I think I said this before, he's going to keep going in and in and in and in until he loses. Like, Jay is going to keep going in until he loses, because he's an easy vote. If it's not Jay, it's going to be Swaggy. I'm sorry, I don't see Swaggy making the final. I don't care. They're rookies. They're going to keep being thrown in. All right, y'all, that's all I have to give. That was my review for this week's episode of The Challenge. Go ahead and hit subscribe if you haven't already hit subscribe. It's getting good. I think the challenges are always good. I just think the strategy this season is lacking. So we're going to have to pick that up. But All right, y'all. Like, comment, share, all that good stuff. And I will see y'all next week for some more challenge talk. All right. Bye.